And then came the swift snowball of momentum towards Kamala Harris, earning a slew of key endorsements. Tonight, ABC 7 News reporter Ryan Curry looks at the pattern of first that she could carry right into the Oval Office.
Support my friend Kamala Harris, her district attorney.
This was years ago when the current vice president was starting her political career. She was the first woman to ever serve as district attorney in San Francisco.
Well, I've always been a woman. I don't know what to tell you.
Now, the Bay Area native has a chance to become the first woman, first black woman, and first South Asian woman to become president. Both President Biden and other top Democrats have endorsed her to become the party's nominee.
We're living through history right now. As someone who's followed this stuff for a long time, I've never seen anything like these last few weeks.
Political science professor Jason McDaniel says voters of each party just want to win the election. And with Vice President Harris, he says the Democrats see her as their best chance instead of the current president.
I think Biden's performance at the debate made it clear that to a lot of Democrats, he was not going to be able to prosecute this campaign, so to speak, against Trump and give the party a chance of winning elections. And it became inevitable at the end of this week that he was going to have to step aside.
Now, support is growing for the vice president.
I have nothing but respect and admiration, and her story is America's story.
I've known this woman for more than 30 years, and she is very, very capable.
Supporters and former advisors of her are already mobilizing efforts to get voters to choose her come November.
First of all, investing in field organizing, investing in organizers that'll not just go to the cities, but the rural communities across this country, especially in battleground states.
Including members of Emerge, a group co-founded by the vice president designed to get more women elected.
Her having been a DA, being an attorney general, being a United States senator, being our vice president, it does make sense that she would be the next one that we see to be a candidate for president of the United States.
The Democratic convention is less than a month away. Professor McDaniel envisions the party that was divided over its candidate will unify around the vice president.
I think you're going to see a lot of fundraising for her. I think you're going to see a lot of voters donating to her because the fear of a Donald Trump second term will unite Democrats, and I think that's the most important thing.
Vice President Harris says she plans on winning the nomination. In San Francisco, Ryan Curry, ABC 7 News.